Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a level law spread for all of my cancers out there from March 10th to the 24th. So let's get after it. Okay. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. What type of energies are my cancers currently dealing with? What kind of energies are my cancers currently dealing with? Show me the cards that I need to see here. Here we go. Okay, so right from the beginning, you are dealing with an air sign individual, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius energy here. This person is moving very rapidly towards you, very rapidly towards their passions. Now, the thing about Knight of Swords, a lot of times Knights of Swords has a tendency to act first, then kind of think second, okay? And that's only because they're so passionate about what they want, what they're moving towards. A lot of times everything else is kind of cast to the side while they have a single focus on that goal they're trying to obtain, okay? So that's what's going on here with this situation with this Knight of Swords. In their pursuing of a relationship towards you, this is a single focus goal. Now, the reason why this is so important, because at the moment, this person is single. Nine of Pentacles here. And this individual has most likely probably been single for quite some time. And this is the first time in a long time something that's really gotten their attention, really garnered their interest here. So they're all in full throttle. And that's why they're moving so rapidly towards their passions when it comes to this particular situation. Now, with that being said here, this person does a very good job of having a good work-life balance. So they're very capable of both spending time and focusing in on the pursuit of a relationship with you, but also they're they do very well as far as their pinnacle goes, their finance goes, their work situation. So they're very multifaceted and very successful at doing both at the same time, okay? This person also is a socializer. They do a lot of socializing. I like to do a lot of socializing, interacting, intermingling with people, mainly in terms of where there's like events and things of that nature. No, not so much events, but like maybe like casual events, like maybe like a bar or a lounge or something like that. This person is quite the socializer, okay? And they frequently do quite a bit of it, all right? So that's how you're going to recognize this individual. Now, at the moment, what's on their mind is, should they stay and fight for that to kind of see where if things are progressing between you two, or should they just kind of walk away and kind of do their own thing? So that's with the Five of Swords here. So that's where they are right now, okay? Now, we also have a younger water sign individual here as well, okay? Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. The story with this individual is pretty self-explanatory. This individual is pretty much feeling trapped, okay? They really feel as though things are not going anywhere. They feel like their hands are tied behind their back. They really can't seem to get you to notice them. Everything that they've tried is pretty much falling flat. Sending you things, messaging you, they try a multitude of different things to try to get your attention. Nothing's working, okay? Now, they want to have their wishes fulfilled. Being in a relationship with you would absolutely fulfill their wishes, and it would definitely remove a burden, okay? The burden of trying to really get you to notice them, to really give them the time of day, but to no avail, okay? So with that being said, let's move on to what the strengths of the situation are, okay? So, let's see what kind of strengths with them. What's the strength of either of these two potential situations? What are the strengths of them? What are the strengths of either of these two potential situations here? Ooh, okay, that popped out. Okay, take that. So you know what we do. One pops out, we'll definitely take that. Some people don't, but I do. I believe that when a card pops out like that, it's Spirit's way of saying, okay, take me. All right? Some people don't, but I do. Okay, here we go. And it's not to say that it's wrong, by the way. All right, it's just that each people have their own kind of spirit guides. Kind of give them, maybe some people spirit guides say no, don't take that. Other people say yeah, take that. Some people just kind of like their method. Okay, doesn't mean that it's wrong. Everybody has their own unique style on how they kind of deal with things, especially reading tarot. All right. So with that being said, I digress. Back to the reading here. So the strength of the situation is there is an opportunity here, okay, for there to be a long-term committed relationship, possibly even marriage, okay, with this particular situation. Also, we have the Ten of Cups, which represents not only a long-term committed relationship, but at some point possibly even children in this particular situation. That is further highlighted here with the Empress card, which represents fertility, abundance, material happiness, that sort of thing. Now, of course, this would all be meaningless without love. Ace of Cups represents bountiful, plentiful love. There's a real opportunity to have really deep, bountiful love here in this particular situation. And finally, we have the Ace of Swords, which represents, mental clarity, removals of blockages. So there is the potential here for there to be a real clear line of succession from point A to point B. Okay, pretty clear cut. No wavering required. Just it's pretty much cut and dry. There is a now I would more or less focus on this Knight of Swords energy here. This person that is currently single, moving rapidly towards their passions, because it's a very clear cut perspective here, and that pretty much matches that energy that I'm getting off of that particular individual. So with that being said, let's see what are the potential blockages here. What potential blockages are we potentially dealing with? What potential blockages are we dealing with here? What potential blockages are we dealing with here? What potential blockages here are we dealing with here? What potential blockages are we dealing with here? Okay, so here we go. Okay, well, one potential blockage here is we have the Four of Cups. Someone offering you their cup of love that you don't want. Well, we already have discussed who that would be. Okay, we already know who that would be there. That would be that younger water sign individual offering you their cup of love and, it not working out so well. So there, there is that. Okay. Also, moving very rapidly towards your passions. The reason why that would pretty much that may be an issue, and that be seen as a blockage, is because they're not going to move very fast. Things are going to pretty much things are going to go pretty slow, because especially with this, things are going to move rapidly with this Knight of Swords to achieve this goal. But with that being said here, this individual really wants to make sure they stick the landing here with this situation. So that's why it's not going to be rushed. It's like once the bond is recognized, things are going to slow down considerably, even somewhat to a standstill here, because then the Eight of Pentacles is going to kick in there again. The blockage. Then there's going to be like repetitive tasks. That's when the real work begins, and then we see what we see here. With working on a relationship, working on a repetitive task, working to really build something beyond just just an infatuation. That's when you really get to kind of open the hood and look and see exactly what's under the hood of the car, so to speak. You really get to kick the tires in this thing and see if there's something really here with staying power. Okay, that's why it's gonna kind of slow down a little bit, so you can really take time to see what's going on. That's a potential blockage towards a potential love connection here, but you got two choices here: either speed and immediacy is your thing, or long term and intimacy. Okay, so whichever camp you're in, that's why you'll view this as a positive or a negative. Okay, now Ace of Swords here. Mental clarity. There's going to be no ambiguity here. This is going to be either it's going to work or it's not going to work, and it's going to be a potential blockage here. So, there's not going to be a whole lot left to the imagination. Some people need a little bit of stimulus. Some people need a little bit of stimulus. In a relationship, some people like there to be, there to be peaks and valleys and things of that nature. This is going to be pretty much, a clear cut situation here. So it's pretty straightforward situation. So and then finally here we have the Queen of Pentacles here, which means that really being down to earth, really grounded. As far as finances go, that may be somewhat of an issue. Spirit's trying to say here, like, there may be somewhat of an issue being like really grounded, being very frugal with one's money and things like that. So this may not be the best situation as far as being able to save money, as far as building a foundation goes. So that may be a little bit of an issue. So you want to have to make sure that you're financially secure in your own particular situation. So with that being said, let's see if this is a love or loss situation. Is this a love or a loss situation? 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 Okay, here we go. Well, it's a potential love situation. You can definitely manifest the reality that you want. So the power actually is in your hands. You can manifest this thing into a reality if you want to. Okay? And we have the Queen of Cups here. Really nurturing, devotion. So all of the tools are here if you want to see this thing through. Okay? So all the ingredients are here to really make a go of this thing. Okay? So it's definitely a potential love situation. So with that being said, before I shut this down, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information the Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? Okay, here we go. Wow. Discover your superpower. Okay? So in essence, discover you'll through the process of this relationship, with things kind of grinding down, being slow, kind of getting to know each other, you'll pretty much discover things about yourself as well. You'll discover things about them, but you'll discover things about yourself as well. There's going to definitely be an equal give and take here as far as the dynamic of energy goes here. And I like I said before, with things being slowed down, there's going to be a mind, body, soul situation going on here. So this person, there's really an opportunity to really make something special here. We also got, you hold the key to awaken life. Set yourself free. Again, the power really is in your hands. You hold all of the keys here to if you want to pursue this or not, to really make hay of this thing. And finally, here we have Knights of the Round Table. Let their love lift you higher. Now, I don't, like I said, you do have the keys. You're in the driver's seat of this situation. But in addition to that, um, you do, you know, if you find as though you guys do have some sense of commonality, uh, I believe that there's nothing nefarious about this particular individual. So you can be safe and free to open up your heart to this individual, and you know this aspect of self discovery, their love lifting you higher and moving you to, you know, you guys are going to move together as one here and discover new things about each other, as I previously said. So the opportunity is definitely here for something special. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. If you haven't already, please like, please share, please subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell either. All right. Close these spots a little bright here. This is a general love reading. May not resonate with everyone. If it does not resonate with you, that is fine. I'll leave the link below. You can get yourself a personal reading. If it does resonate with you, you want to know a little bit more about the situation, again, the link will be below. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye-bye.